25 miles of land. That's all that separates Russia's Kaliningrad exclave from Belarus. Military planners have long called it NATO's most vulnerable land link. It's known as the Suwałki Corridor, the only land route connecting the Baltic states to the rest of the alliance. If that corridor were ever cut off, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania could be isolated from NATO's ground reinforcements. This week, NATO quietly made one of its biggest military changes on the eastern flank in years. At first glance, it looked like Germany was taking charge of NATO's Baltic frontier. In the twin border towns of Valga and Valka, NATO formally transferred tactical command of Estonia and Latvia to the Germany-based 1st German Netherlands Corps. Under NATO's new force model, the Corps will oversee defense planning, major exercises, and the rapid integration of Allied reinforcements, giving Germany a far more prominent command role on the alliance's eastern frontier. But here's what actually changed. Germany isn't taking over the Suwałki Corridor. Instead, NATO has split its Eastern Command into two specialized fronts. While the German Netherlands Corps takes responsibility for Estonia and Latvia, Multinational Corps Northeast will now narrow its focus to Poland, Lithuania, and the Suwałki Corridor itself. Rather than replacing one command with another, NATO has divided responsibilities to speed up military decision-making and reinforce its most vulnerable front line. That makes the Suwałki Corridor even more significant. Sandwiched between Belarus and Russia's heavily militarized Kaliningrad exclave, the narrow strip has long been viewed as NATO's critical pressure point. Recognizing its importance, Multinational Corps Northeast announced its reshaped area of operations would now be centered on northeastern Poland, Lithuania, and the Suwałki Corridor, declaring it is ready to defend every inch. The restructuring is designed to keep more forces at higher readiness and enable faster responses if the alliance's eastern flank ever comes under threat. The military overhaul also comes amid a broader debate over Europe's defense burden. President Donald Trump has repeatedly urged European allies to spend more on their own security. But at the handover ceremony, U.S. Army Europe Commander General Christopher Donahue reaffirmed Washington's commitment to NATO's eastern flank.
If you're ready to do more and back up your words with actions, the United States will stand with you. That is how deterrence is built, not with words from a podium, but with boots in the mud.
So this wasn't just a ceremonial handover, it was NATO quietly redesigning the way it would fight, reinforce, and defend its eastern frontier. Germany is assuming a larger command role in the Baltics. Multinational Corps Northeast is concentrating on the alliance's most strategically exposed gateway, the Suwałki Corridor. And as tensions with Russia continue, NATO is signaling that if its eastern flank is ever tested, its response will be faster, more focused, and built for the battlefield, not just the podium.